Week 9, Building Healthy Relationships. In week 9, we're learning about healthy relationships and how to create these in our own lives. There are all sorts of relationships and all can be healthy, unhealthy, or be abusive. We have relationships with friends, colleagues, intimate partners, and within our families. Healthy relationships take effort and commitment from both people in the relationship. You can't create healthy relationships with someone who is destructive. Trying to change your behaviour can be a risk. Abusive situations mean you won't be able to create a healthy relationship because relationships are always two-sided. If someone scares you or is unpredictable, your safety is the most important thing. You can access help to think about how to make your situation safer. Our first relationships start while we're still in the womb. We can hear our parents' voices and can recognise sounds. So, when we're born, the relationship between us and our parents has already begun. Throughout our lives, we have many different relationships. They require us to play different roles and need different levels of commitment and intimacy. As children, we make friends, have best friends, have relationships with our parents and siblings. We grow and make acquaintances, have adult friendships, colleagues, romantic partners, and children of our own. It is possible for any of these relationships to be healthy or unhealthy. The way we form relationships is impacted by our early role models and caregivers. We learn patterns of behaviour and communication from the people in our lives. However, it is within our power to learn new ways to form and maintain relationships. We can learn the skills to create new positive relationships and improve our existing ones. When we're looking to form new relationships or are thinking about reaching out to repair previous relationships, we can consider what qualities we want those people to have. For instance, you might want to find a friend who is adventurous, kind, and funny, and want to avoid people who are judgmental or dishonest. You could find a person that has all of those qualities, but you don't find the relationship. A relationship develops between people, and they take time and effort. What are the things that you would want to have in the relationship that you build with that person? What do you need to have in a relationship for you to be happy? These might be things like support, trust, friendship, intimacy, fun, or adventure. Different people will have different priorities in their relationships, but we'll look in detail at 7 building blocks that we feel are particularly important. Communication is the foundation that relationships are built on. Without communication, we can't get to know each other, share experiences, or build trust. Good communication is an essential part of any healthy relationship. It's about expressing yourself, revealing feelings, attitudes, and expectations. We communicate with people in all of our relationships, with our family, our children, with friends, colleagues, and partners. Our communication style affects how we solve problems, resolve conflict, and maintain these relationships. When someone's being abusive, we don't have the opportunity to keep healthy communication styles. Our communication is forced into a passive voice to protect ourselves, or into an aggressive voice. A person being abusive will use aggressive communication styles as well as passive communication to manipulate us. In the activity book, there is a worksheet on communication styles and another on using I statements for healthy communication. In healthy relationships, giving and receiving support is necessary. Getting reassurance and encouragement helps to validate your experiences and build your confidence and self-esteem. Learning to provide non-judgmental support is key for being a good friend, co-worker, boss, or romantic partner. Everyone needs the support of other people to overcome tough and stressful times. Support might look like encouraging someone's interests and goals, taking the time to learn what's important to them and show genuine interest in it, being accessible and being there, teamwork. To keep relationships strong, it's important to check in with each other to make sure that everyone is experiencing good support. Respect. Mutual respect means that you treat someone in a thoughtful and courteous way. Respect in a relationship is reflected in how you treat each other on a daily basis. Showing the other person that you respect them makes them feel seen and valued. Respect also means that while we may not always agree with someone, we can agree to disagree. Each person is free to live their own life. Respect might look like valuing each other's feelings and needs, Compromising, speaking kindly about each other, giving each other space, and accepting each other's boundaries. Independence, being independent even when one half of a partnership or as a member of a family or friendship is important in maintaining a healthy relationship. Independence allows you to maintain other relationships, a sense of self, build self-esteem and trust. Intimacy and autonomy are mutually supportive. A solid connection can help us to take on challenges, and each person's experiences and accomplishments add to the shared satisfaction in the relationship. Independence might look or feel like privacy, space, sharing, or having your own opinions. Trusting someone means that you think they are reliable, you have confidence in them, and you feel safe with them physically and emotionally. Building trust in a relationship happens gradually. It requires respect and commitment as well as time. Trust is a foundation without which you cannot have intimacy or partnership. To build trust, it is important that you are able to communicate your boundaries and your expectations, as well as keeping the spoken and unspoken agreements that you make. In a healthy relationship, it's important for both partners to trust and be trusted. Trust can't be built if only one partner is willing to do this and the other isn't. You can build trust by being consistent, doing what you say you will, and being reliable. By facing challenges together, building confidence that you can be counted on. By communicating, helping others to develop confidence that there is no hidden agenda or secrets that could betray their trust in you. By being truthful, hiding things damages trust that has already been built. And respecting privacy shows that you trust the other person. It's important to give and receive trust. A solid relationship means that you enter a partnership where you work together towards shared goals. It means that you can work things out between the two of you like a team, even when you don't agree with one another all of the time. Partnership is about finding balance between your needs as individuals and the needs you have together as a team or family. This might look or feel like making joint decisions, working together, respecting each other, or having shared values. Intimacy is about being close to others. It's important in all kinds of relationships, not just romantic or sexual ones. It's physical and emotional closeness that develops over time and allows you to be vulnerable but still feel secure. There are many types of intimacy. It can be physical, sexual, emotional, intellectual, or spiritual. Intimacy might look or feel like expressing yourself, talking about shared values or experiences, learning about each other, spending quality time with each other, reaching out or being vulnerable with each other, showing or telling someone that you're grateful. It makes them feel appreciated and noticed. We've put intimacy at the top of our tower because it takes a long time to develop and only happens with the people we're closest to. Those people who are in our inner circle, our partners or best friends. Think about how you can engage in some self-care this week that reflects the healthy relationship building blocks. Think about how you could give or receive support. Could you reconnect with an old friend? Or go on a solo cinema trip or day out to practice independence? Remember that self-care can be as simple as drinking a glass of water when you're feeling overwhelmed. So there isn't any need to put pressure on doing